services and benefits for visually impaired in India. Yes, you have learned about all the things which are visually impaired people are going through, but there are some kind of benefits to them. So, what kind of services and benefits? Let's get started. A number of federal services are available for the people who are visually impaired or legal blind, and most of the state and countries offer educational, employment, financial, health, and welfare services visual disability. Almost every country offers these kind of benefits to the low vision patients or the visually impaired ones. So, what are those benefits? First, concession on railways. This is we talking about our country, just for concession on railways. Like railways allows disabled persons to travel concession fares of up to 75% in their first and second class. Escorts accompanying blind or and other basically this is a very basic thing you must have seen in the metros as well, that escorts are accompanying them till their seat. Seats are reserved for air travel concession. Indian Airline allow 50% concession fares to the blind person or a vision impaired person on journey. Postage, payment of postage both inland and foreign for transmission by the post of blind literature packets. Anything which is being any visual impaired school or any person who is visual impaired or any other thing like braille uh, or any other notebook kind of thing, anything newspaper magazine which belongs to visually impaired ones are basically they are exempted from excise or custom duties. All audio cassettes recorded with material from books, newspaper or magazine for the visually impaired are exempt from the custom duty. Several other items have also been exempted from the custom imported for the use of a disabled person. Convenience allowance, all central government employees who are blind or orthopedically handicapped basic pay. Okay, so whatever is their basic pay, they are given 5% of that particular salary amount for the but for uh, these kind of patients, it is 40,000. Banks. Now, banks also give some kind of benefits to these kind of patients. All orphanages, homes for women, and persons with physical handicaps are, as well as institutions working for the welfare of the handicapped, are given loans and advances at a very low rate of interest percent. A subsidy of 50% up to a maximum of 5,000 is also given. State government and union territories also give concession, reservation in job, scholarship, old age pension, free travel in buses, etc. So these kind of services I was talking about. Posting employees. So candidates with physical handicaps appointed on a regional basis be given appointment as close to as they can social justice and empowerment. The different granting schemes are there. So first is assistance to disabled persons for purchase or fitting of aid appliances, establishment and development of special schools. So these three grants are basic grants are given. So first is voluntary organizations. So it is given to voluntary organizations who are working. Assistance is given to disabled persons for the purchase for some kind of devices which are very expensive for the patient but is very needful for the patient. So some kind of grants are given to those patients for the purchase as well as for the fitting of aids or appliances. And third one is establishment or development of special schools. So whatever blind school, low vision school, if anyone wants to establish, they can have these grants. Now there are some kind of awards given to them as some to increase their motivation. Kind of awards on the which is being given to them on World Disability Day, that is 3rd December of every year. The President of India uh, generally gives this. So the best employee, the best employer, the best individual, the best institution, and the best placement officer. These are some kind of RCI Act, the PWD Act, and the National Trust Act. Now, this thing is basically new in India. If we are talking about this. This is digitally smart. What is digitally smart? Now, as we are all working so digitally, every time we are on our phones, on our laptops, we are working continuously on them. So according to this WHO, to be the world largest and fastest growing minority. So what can we do with these kind of people? Access to assistive technology enabled internet makes it possible for the blind people to function independently. As you have already read about assistive technology or assistive devices we provide to them, devices can be very helpful for them, and they can provide employment to them as well. Not they are coming in real world with all these kind of opportunities or all these kind of technology. So it is very easy for them to use these kind of things. So because when I was doing my fourth semester, no, sorry, when I was doing rehabilitation, I have seen a call center where all the employees were the ones who are visually impaired. So it is very interesting to see them working as uh, digitally or as so many with so like their keyboards were totally different. They have talking softwares with them. They have screen readers with them. So it was very interesting to see them working like this. Now, organization support. Now, what is happening? Or there are some of the organizations which are dedicated for addressing the needs and as well as are visually impaired people all over the world. Because if these organizations will not work, definitely no one will come to know about their rights or the awareness of these kind of people. So it is very important, and these organizations are working day and night hard for uh, all these medical and other programs also. So let's just see what are those organizations. So this is the National Institute of the Visually Handicapped one, and this is situated in Dehradun, and this is the main like body of the education of and visual impaired ones in India, and it comes under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, basically Government of India. So some of the activities which are they are working for is human resource development. Second is research and development. Basically, human resource development. What do you mean by human resource development? Is generally known as the persons who are working there in that particular center. Uh, the all the persons who are working there, we talk about their development, raising their development generally. Research and development, anything they what doing research and development. Designing and delivery of the model services. This just mean handling their finances, design of the supportive devices, production and circulation of the books in braille and audio from education, vocational training and rehabilitation services, educational, computational, mobility and recreational aids, provisional of consultancy services. So these kind of the activities they are in ones. They are also posting all the books like these audio books, braille, this study material all over the India in all blind schools or visually impaired ones. To everyone they are sending these kind of books. Generally they have a mass production of this. They have lot of other things as well which they are sharing it with in all over India. Now second is All India Confederation for the Blind. It generally has 22 branches all over the country, and it aims to bring the blind in front. It has high speed state of the art established with support of NABP. The same production, the vision of textbook for the blind children in a number of states, either free or at highly subsidization into the braille of a wide array of general knowledge books, stories, drama, novels in English and Hindi, and so many other languages also, bringing out the in Hindi, English, Sanskrit, Punjabi, Malayalam, and Kannada. There are form of this India, Kerala Federation for the Blind, National Association for the Blind, National Federation of the Blind, and the Blind Relief Association, which you all have visited. So these organizations. Thank you so much.